Let's take Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls and turn them into a creepy character here on My Sketchy Habit. Hello, my name is Patrick, I'm an artist, and this is My Sketchy Habit, where we draw every day and we don't have to be ashamed. That's right, Monday to Friday we're here drawing, and we have an art positive community over on Discord called the Doodle Croodle. Come join the Doodle Croodle and show us what you can do. And yeah, we would love to see you there. For now, we've been turning cute characters into creepy characters this week, and we have Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls today. Let's get to the art. All right, we're drawing Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls as creepy. Now, this is tough. The Powerpuff as characters are not super detailed, right? They're just sort of circles with like tubular bodies and a bit of a hairstyle. And so to try to get something that evokes Bubbles and sort of evokes that style, it requires us to really emphasize parts of them. For instance, their eyes. As you can see here, we're really going hard on those eyes, trying to get something of a working figure here. We really want to imply, I think, with this one that they have sort of overdosed on chemical X, that they've got too much of it coursing through their veins, and it's wreaking havoc on them, and they are becoming sort of worse and worse of a being. Not worse as a moral being, but just as a healthy being. And so, yeah, we've got these, really strained eyes with really big, baggy bags under them, some like drool coming out the mouth, and really stringy versions of hairstyles that are often presented as being very put together in the original cartoon, for obvious reasons. And we included a skull because, gotta make things creepy, and skulls, they be creep. Actually, skulls are pretty cool. And so that's really why I put them in there. Her hair is not as nice as it might be in the normal cartoon. And, it's got a little bit more of like the Ring kind of vibes without being like full coverage. And Bubbles seems unwell. Maybe we're not going creepy to cute. Maybe we're going, or cute to creepy. Maybe we're going cute to sick. But it works for the vibe we're going for. And I like how it turns out. I think I experimented a little bit with like a super emaciated body here. You can see that I pulled in the little sides. I don't know if that fully stays like that because it doesn't quite evoke properly, but we'll see. It's definitely unhealthy, whatever's going on here. We're going to draw on these arms, and I think we've got the basics. So we do redo the body. Thank goodness. I was not happy with that body. When I was looking, I was like, oh gosh, did I really make that the body? Doesn't seem right. This is much better. We keep the tube, but we make them a little bit sort of hunched over, and a little bit, fragmented in that result. And altogether, it makes for a much cleaner figure, and we'll come back with the line art in just a second. It is game time! That's right, we're going to play a little game called Guess the Image. I've drawn a picture. It's up for you to guess it before time's up. Can you do it? Good luck! And we're working with a real strong sketch here when it comes to the line art today, so that means that we're going to be sort of racing through this. Not a lot to necessarily change, just have to solidify things that were already present. You'll notice that we made the eye line thicker. I think that really works for this particular character. And we made bubbles coming out of their mouth, not just drool, for sort of a comedy sense of like bubbles, right? We're going to draw in these hairlines. We'll have to obviously erase some of the lines we made for the eyes, but this is just a great way of getting it in there nice and smooth, and then we can just sort of clear out and refine those hair strands sections better in a moment. We're having even more loose strands because, detail really adds a lot to a creepy image like this. It really makes it come together in a, sort of overexposing the details makes it much less cute. And so yeah, we're just putting more and more of these strands everywhere. Definitely just trying to overemphasize the sort of falling apart version of Bubbles we've drawn here. And you know what? Even despite making her a little bit more creepy, she definitely has still like a bit of a cute air to her. It's sort of like a sad cute instead of like just a genuinely cute. But you know, can't do much about that. It's good character design, and they remain cute no matter what we do. It's time for the dad joke, bad joke. My dad sends me a joke every day in WhatsApp, and I collect them to give them back to you. And today we have a joke that goes like this. What do you call a snowman with a six-pack? What do you call a snowman with a six-pack? An abdominal snowman. An abdominal snowman. Yeah. What do you call a snowman with a six-pack? An abdominal snowman. That's the dad joke, bad joke. Let's get back to the art. And so yeah, we're going to drop in some colors for our bubbles here. They've got some fantastic blonde hair, which we're, again, desaturating so that the shadows and darkness of the image can be a little bit more pronounced. We're going to keep the eyes nice and bright as well as the skulls. But otherwise, we're going to move to just a pure light thing. You can see here we've made a mistake. We were working on the wrong layer there, so we had to redrop some of the colors in. We're also going to get some skin tone on here. Again, not matching the typical colors for this character. We're desaturating, and I think it works well for the style we're going for the most part. We also realized somewhere in here that we maybe needed a little bit more for this scene. So while we're doing the line art, the shadows, and the highlights, we are also talking about maybe adding some poison bubbles around. So I go back once we finish this layer and build in some poison bubbles. I'll put them in and give you a shot at what that looks like in just a second here. And that's going to be it for our bubbles going from cute to creepy, and they are real creepy. I do like the poison bubbles that Bubbles has with her. They look really cool. Let's put Bubbles in with our other creepy characters. We got 2 more left for this week. I'm very excited to show you them. Tomorrow it's a Teletubby, and it is wrong. It goes real creepy, real bad, real fast, because Teletubbies are already creepy. Anyways, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Speaking of which, we have an art gallery where I love to share your art. All you have to do is join the Discord down below. Join the Doodle Croodle. Show us what you can do, and that would be fantastic. There's a link in the description down below. We also have a month-long sheet of inspirations every single month. This month, it's video games. Yesterday, our word was boomerang, and I drew a boomerang. You know, the point isn't necessarily to break the mold on every single prompt. The point is to just try to make something every single day, whether you draw, whether you paint, whether you make music, just to create, because it's worth doing. We have a new word for today, and that word is going to be fairy, on the video game theme of fairy. Make of it what you will. I cannot wait to see what you've done. Join the Doodle Croodle, the Discord down below. Show us what you can do. Go. That's going to be it for our video today. All that remains is for me to remind you of the one rule of my sketchy habit, which is this: don't tell anyone about our sketchy habit. That's between you and me. Thanks for being here, friends. Until next time, keep being awesome. Bye!